Welcome back, good people. Howdy, howdy. Man, the future is here. Got Bluetooth technology steering wheels. Very nice. All right. Can't get out.
I don't think that's how it is.
We're pranking our son. Give me this. So one thing about those Honda genre and all the Honda heads, like I love the different things. You know, you could upgrade.
Yeah.
And everything.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice. What was going on with this one? This one was having idle air control valve problems. This is a 2000 Honda Civic EX. For those who know Hondas, I do believe these did not come in manuals. So this car was manually swapped, and in doing so, they left the automatic intake, which the manual does not. The manual has its own intake, and they left the harness for the automatic. Let me see, can I pop the hood? And they left the computer for the automatic. So he's having some issues, of course. So I had to look this one up because I'm not a Honda performance enthusiast, so I don't know the do's and the don'ts. But back here, we have the idle air control valve, also known as the IAC. And with the manual, a true manual car, this is just a, like you can see it's molded there, like it's a cutout, but it's not cut out. So the intake is different. And how I know it's I still got the original harness because you have random plugs. Let me see, can I find another random plug? Still got the automatic stuff. Let's see. Oh, nope, that ain't it. No, that's the same one. But anywho, it's the automatic harness. So I'm prescribed for this patient manual intake, a harness, and a computer to get this right. This is a very good customer of mine. All he drive is Honda and Toyota. But let's just admire this beauty for a second. Look how clean it is. Lowered on the factory wheels, I like that. He takes immaculate care of this car. So it was cleaner than this. I had to wipe some cat prints off of it. Oh, my cats, man. I tell you.
I need you to please get with the program, husband.
I need a toilet paper holder.
What does that have to do with anything?
I can hang it on the wall.
Babe,
Easy access.
go on and get your car, man.
Not my car.
I put a new program in place. Well, ain't in a program. What am I trying to say? I put a new procedure and system. Thank you, husband. In place for the guys, and it's out of all the techs, Alex is the one that's struggling with how we're doing things now. Because what I found is, verbally telling each other stuff get lost in translation, you know. So this year we're being a little bit more organized, okay? And they need something. While we have fancy apps to assign jobs, Alex needs a visual to let him know, hey, I've got a X amount of cars that needs to get in, parts are here. That way it'll increase the productivity. And all of this stuff is stuff my husband cares nothing about, okay? All he wants to do is to turn the wrenches. But we are running a business, and so we have to do business-like things, okay?
Yeah, I got you. One of these days.
Okay, that's okay. I'm going to keep working on you, okay?
Yeah, good stuff. struggled in this business first when I got into it because you know the saying, good mechanics don't make good business owners, and I still do. That's why I had to put people in place, mainly my wife, to put some policies and procedures in place, because if it was left up to me, truth be told, I would have been out of business a long time ago. You know, my heart is in it. And when your heart is into something like a business, you're not gonna make it in life. Maybe my next adventure would be running a charity so I can put my heart into it and help people on a non-paying scale. Which I plan on doing.
Someday.
But I gotta, well, how the saying goes, you gotta put on your mask before you help somebody else. That saying goes a long way, not just airplane terms.
I've been saying, people don't know what you're talking about. When you get on the plane and they do the whole demonstration, the stewardess, they always tell you to put your mask on first before you help your child. So that, or a loved one. But that makes sense. And it's like, listen, I was just saying in a video the other day, it's hard to be a wife and to come here and manage. And I have to be firm, respectfully, of course, on how we do things so that we can increase our bottom line, because a lot of people get into this business and they hate it. I was watching the other guy the other day. He said he got into auto repair business and he hates the business. And it's like, no, mechanics just be doing it wrong, especially mechanics like you. And there are many out there that just care about people. And it's like, well, you know, don't worry about it. You don't have to pay this, that, because it's easy for you to do the job versus, hey, no, I'm doing a service. I'm doing a job. I'm running a business. So
just because Walmart sell something for 60 cents, that don't mean they're gonna give it away. They still gonna sell it for that 60 cents.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's why they got a clearance section, not a free section.
Right.
Oh, things sound funny. Good morning. Good. I heard you have some issues. So how far did you get before it started doing that? Okay, so you drove it a good little minute before it started doing that. And I'm assuming you put it up on your scanner, and from my understanding, you came up as some coil packs. It sounds like either one or two things. The obvious, which the ignition coils just burn up because they're original. Your truck almost got 200,000 miles on it, or maybe a bad connection. Well, I sure appreciate your business. It really means a lot to me. Alrighty, you take care. Bye-bye. Gotta open this door, but good people. It's actually very easy to give customer service, and this is not even a mat. This is the calendar top. Where did I find this from? Like I was saying, that threw me off. It's easy to give customer service. This situation was concerning that white Ram that was down in the Farham Bay. It had the lifter tech. She came down actually from North Carolina. They wasn't giving her good prices down there at all. I guess my price beat theirs by some grands. And she brought it down here and we did the lifters. I personally checked over everything. Once she got down there, 3-hour road trip or whatever the case may be, it started skipping. She's pretty handy, and I'm not strong. No, the door's messed up. She's pretty handy. So she got her scan tool out, which every car owner should have a scan tool, and she hooked it up and saw that it was 2 coils that was malfunctioning. And I explained to her either 2 things going on. She either have a bad coil or a bad connection. Connection, it's either clipped in or it's not. And for it not to be clipped in, it would have showed its butt a lot earlier than what it did. She drove 3 hours, and as soon as she got down there, started doing funny stuff. I'm thinking coil issues, so I just kind of walked her through how to check it and whatnot.
Which brings me to my next policy that I'm thinking about putting in place, since that's what the theme of this video is today, is do we want to keep accepting out-of-state customers?
The issue with this industry is nationwide. This business can make I'm actually looking for this car. I don't know where it is.
What are we looking for?
Optima. This business can make a lot of money. It can generate a lot of money. The problem with some people trying to get into the industry, they don't know what they're doing. So if you know what you're doing, you can be lucrative. The other problem is it's very hard to find good help. Mechanics are walking away from this industry. As we can see, a nationwide issue with finding good people and trustworthy people that we can bring our car to get it serviced, because it should be that way. You give money, you should expect a good, genuine goods and service, right? Not in today's time, man. You give money and you get crap in return, literally. So it's very heartbreaking. And with more and more mechanics getting out of the business and going to other things that's making more money, it's going to drive up prices, and it's going to get very scarce.
Supply and demand. I mean, if the techs are going down and it's hard to find good techs, guess what? Prices in the industry are going to go up.
Yeah. And
you guys chime in below on this, because this is a industry-wide, nationwide issue. Very hard to find good techs, even for us.
And that's what my wife is struggling with. Hey, buddy, how are you? Yeah, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Does it run?
Does it run?
No, I got camera pointing this way.
Does it run? Okay, you can drop it right here or whatever. I was actually gonna pull that one out. I was gonna pull that one out. Let me get that one out so I can pull it down there real quick. All right, let me pull this one in.
See, some people are camera shy. It's like, you walked in on us, can't film. Are you recording me? Honestly, I'm pointing the camera this way.
He'll be all right.
I didn't get his face on there. If I did, I'll blur it out.
Let's see inside. Man, me and these mics, we never get along. But I was saying, getting ready to do a valve cover gasket job right here. The process is somewhat pretty simple. The hardest part is dealing with the high pressure fuel pump on this particular vehicle. When these things leak, they can cause a mess and get down in alternators and whatnot and destroy other things. Electric and liquid does not mix. So instead of filming this particular job, we thought it would be pretty cool to go live and, do this thing in real time with you. So shout out to the people that was actually there watching it with us. All right, we'll get back to it.
Car doctor. I'm in the middle of filming a video. We stopped to go live. I need y'all to comment what's up, and y'all ain't here, so y'all square or something like that. I literally got my camera out while we're filming. Just say, hey, next time they need to join the lunchtime live.
We be having fun over here.
For sure. There's Alonzo in here, but we always like to stop and spend actual real time with you guys. Alonzo said, hi, live. No, that was a fun live.
Yes,
Too bad the phone died.
We had a blast, so yeah. Hope we got kind of cut short because the phone just cut off. I am looking at a picture of a Durango we did lifters on, and he said something dropped out of the bottom end. And Curtis these are the pictures. Both, like it's broken. I don't know. I can't tell. Like it broke. Bracket, and there's the cradle right there. Good people. Anytime you're doing top end work, y'all seen me do it many times. Well, maybe, I don't know. I got so many videos. Come on out here. You don't have to touch the cradle. I had no reason. There's no reason to touch the cradle at all whatsoever. So we did recommend motor mounts. Now, if he would have done the motor mounts with us, yes, then we would have had a reason to potentially touch the cradle. What I'm thinking happened was he didn't want to get the motor mounts. He's like, in his mind, he probably was like, oh, I know somebody that can do the motor mounts cheaper, or whatever the case may be. That's what we need to be talking to. But this is the kind of stuff we deal with on a day-in basis. FYI, anytime you're dealing with an issue, never come in hostile. I've said this before. Well, I don't think he was hostile. I got to talk to Keith. I didn't talk to him. Because if you're talking to that person hostile, he may not even help you once determined he had nothing to do with that. That's just not the way to go when dealing with it. Now, if he get hostile with you, that's a different story. I'm not saying that. But, yeah, stuff happens. These cars have hundreds of thousands of parts, and we don't have a crystal ball to know when the next thing is going to happen or whatever is going to happen with that vehicle. Anything to add, sweetie?
No, that's just the way it is. It just further goes with the theme of today's video. It's like, listen, good mechanics are hard to find. This is why I put processes and procedures in place, and now everything we do is documented. Anything we recommend is documented. Pictures, photos, videos, whatever we need to do. Because some arguments and conversations don't even need to be had. Because I'm going to point you right back to that inspection report that we sent you. So that's why a lot of mechanics are walking away from the industry. It's like little pay, and we have to put up with too much BS.
Yeah, and right, we'll try to explain to customers, hey, we got nothing to do with that. Sometimes customers don't want to hear that. It's just the nature of the business. But on that good note, good people, I'm gonna leave y'all here. I really enjoyed y'all today. I really did, and I'm putting this on backwards. I'm like, why this not going on? Because I don't know. Just thinking about that crazy situation. Like, wow. Okay. But until next time, good people. Alex the Car Doctor out. Catch y'all on the next one.